What's going on, everyone? I am the Kilted Cajun. Welcome back to my channel. And one of the major benefits over the past 5 months with the writer's strike is not having to listen to the constant, incessant drivel coming out of the Hollywood elites about how bad things are and how mean this person was and how if you criticize my movie, you're this, you're that, you're an istophobe. But apparently that hasn't been able to stop any of the directors coming out. This lovely little article from Bounding into Comics talking about the Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, who is on damage control before the movie even comes out. It's not even out yet. It's almost like she knows it's going to be a big pile of steaming Tyrannosaurus turd. Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, unsurprisingly plays racism, and sexism card in promotion of the Marvels. Now, I don't know about you, but I think the best way to promote your body of work is to come out and insult everyone that you want to try and get in the seats, because it's worked so well in the past, right? Oh, my goodness. Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, unsurprisingly played... John, you keep doing this all the time. Let's go on to the next paragraph. It would not be a promotion for a Walt Disney film without somebody playing the victim card, and Nia DaCosta made sure the Marvels would not be an exception. This actually comes as... Well, it shouldn't, and it doesn't really come as a surprise to anyone who's been following Hollywood, whether it's Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, or whatever. Every time we turn around, this is the response that we get to criticism, or hell, even, oh man, Moses Ingram was prepped before Kenobi came out. She was warned that, oh, you're going to get the racist backlash. And it's like, your show was crap, her performance was crap, the character was crap. But, oh, it's obviously because of racism. This is no different. Speaking with Vanity Fair, DaCosta stated, quote, "Sometimes as a black woman you realize that, people think, you take up more space." Who the hell thinks this? You realize that you take up more space than you actually do, and your voice sounds louder to people than it actually is, or your tone is more stern than it actually is. Who says this? Please. What I would love... We need more receipts. If you want anyone to take what you say seriously, provide the receipts. If people are saying this to you, call them out. Because I promise you, if you prove it, show that they're being obnoxious tards to you like this, then for sure, channels like mine would go after them as well. Because that's just dumb. It's silly, it's foolish, stupid. And that's what I talk about. I talk about the silly and the foolish and the stupid things that come out of Hollywood and entertainment and pop culture, regardless of where it comes from. If I think it's a foolish thing to say, I'm going to talk about it. Provide more receipts, Hollywood. You claim that all these things are being said and done. Show your receipts. But DaCosta added that some crew members on previous sets she worked on said, quote, "things that are super inappropriate that you would just never say to anyone else because they were so specific to my gender, my race, my age." Okay, prove it. While she did not provide any examples, because they never do, Vanity Fair's Rebecca Ford made it clear none of this happened on the set of The Marvels. Quote, "She had a very different experience on The Marvels, fortunately, because I think it's bullshit. I think it's a lie." They try to say, you know, innocent until proven guilty. It's like, well, you know what? I think the people on these sets that Ms. Nia DaCosta is talking about, I believe they are innocent until you can prove that they said these things. She had a very different experience on The Marvels, fortunately, in part because she had the power to hire the people she wanted for her team. That could be true. I'm not saying that Nia DaCosta is lying. It's very possible that what she's saying is true, but when it comes to hearsay, he said, she said, nonsense, you have no one to back up your word, then I'm sorry, I'm going to have a difficult time believing you, simply because of all the nonsense that comes out of Hollywood as of late. Because every time we turn around, again, any criticism that is put forth to projects like this are shot down, or attempted to shot down and disregard, as being bigoted, istophobe, all that other nonsense. DaCosta said, quote, "I realized it wasn't ever going to be about how much power I amassed or how many great movies I made. Make one great movie. Or if I won awards." Did you win awards? "It was always just going to be the people that I surround myself with." Nothing wrong with that. She added, "The thing that I've been most surprised by lately is how much respect I'm getting from these middle-aged white dudes that I work with." Why has it got to be about race? Why does everything have to be about race? Is this a preemptive battle cry? Preemptive defense mechanism because your show is going to tank, your movie's going to tank, poorly received at the box office, so you're coming out with an excuse before the reviews are even in? Not only did DaCosta play the racism and sexism card, but she also appeared to distance herself from the film by claiming it is actually Marvel Studios executive Kevin Feige's film. Wow. If that doesn't scream this show's going to be garbage, I don't know what does. Because if she had faith in the movie, she would definitely not try to pass that acclaim to someone else, especially not a middle-aged white guy. DaCosta discussed the advice she received from Black Panther's director Ryan Coogler about just being herself when she was initially tapped to direct the film. She recalled, "You can't do anything but be yourself." Again, that's some pretty good advice, actually. "So bring that to the table. They can choose to take some and leave some, but that's what your job is. You're the director of the movie. It's your job to direct. Whether you like it or not, you are going to be the scapegoat, for lack of a better term." You can sit there and say, it's a Kevin Feige film, it's a Marvel Studios film. No, it is a Nia DaCosta film. This is your film. This is what you are putting out. You are the director. You take the blame. That's all there is to it. And if it's great, if it somehow, by some shadow of, I don't know, what the hell what am I looking for? By some miracle, The Marvels comes out and it is a box office smash with good CGI. I can't say that with a straight face. Good CGI, good pacing, good story, good characters, and a good character progression throughout the movie. Then you will also get all the acclaim. You have to remember that. So what you're trying to say, if the movie does come out, it's all Kevin Feige, you don't get any of the praise. Duly noted. Although I don't think The Marvels is going to be anything good at all. Later in the expose, Vanity Fair's Ford noted the film's post-production proved to be the most challenging because they're relying on too much CGI. We'll fix it in post. And it just, maybe the union for the CGI workers is going to work. Get them some better deadlines, more reasonable deadlines. Given the film needed to connect with the Ms. Marvel Disney Plus series as well as lead into future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I don't think that's the only show that you need to watch to have any idea what's going on. Although it's not as bad as Multiverse of Madness, the number of shows that you had to watch to pay attention to keep up with that. Oh, no, wait. In order to know who Monica Rambeau is, you need to have watched WandaVision. You need to have watched Ms. Marvel on Disney Plus. Secret Wars probably helped. Secret Invasion, good Lord, don't mix up those two. Secret Invasion would have helped. So yeah, maybe you do have to watch quite a few shows on Disney Plus. My goodness, this is something that Disney needs to get away from. Like far, a galaxy far, far away. Get away from this. Stop requiring so much extra reading, especially if it's locked behind a paywall. You're not going to get the results that you want. To this end, DaCosta admitted it's a Kevin Feige production. It's his movie. Nope. You're the director. It's your movie. She elaborated, so I think you live in that reality, but I tried to go in with the knowledge that some of you is going to take a back seat. That's a very poor opinion to have of your abilities. What do you make of DaCosta playing the racism and sexism card? What's my take on it? Business as usual. We're going to get more and more of this with news of the writer's strike possibly ending soon. So all those actors and actresses are going to be able to go on their little press tours and promotional tours, and that's all we're going to get, more and more. They're going to jump on social media and start playing the poor, poor, pitiful me because this movie or that movie, you didn't like this because I'm black, you didn't like this because I'm a woman, or because whatever. It's going to be an avalanche of content, honestly. Let's just say what it is. It's content, because if it's the only defense that you have for a poorly received television show or movie, then it's no defense at all. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. And do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.